flame, 10 to the pad, I'm writing again. Pod full of drove, fuel for the fire. Crush it up, light it up so I can get higher. Let me build a vibe, ignite to the flame, 10 to the pad, I'm writing again. Pods full of drove, fuel for the fire. Light it up, drop it up so I can get higher. 1 puff, 2 puff, 3 puffs, 4. Off the boom door. Open the door to your conscience. And they tell God it's illegal. That's nonsense, so I'ma smoke some more with these papers that I raw. Take a trip to the store for some munchies that I saw. Back to the lab, the faces that are glad. Roll up a fat bag with a little bit of fag. Take another toke, meditate as I smoke. Sleeping conscious as I woke. Careful not to choke, start back in the heat. Inhale it deep, helps me to sleep. You won't hear a beat, lost in my mind. I'ma find my way, with a little bit of weed, I'ma be okay. Take another hit, put it down a bit, pick it up again, pass it to your friend. Let me build a vibe, ignite to the flame, 10 to the pad, I'm writing again. Pod full of drove, fuel for the fire. Crush it up, light it up so I can get higher. Let me build a vibe, ignite to the flame, 10 to the pad, I'm writing again. Pods full of drove, fuel for the fire. Crush it up, light it up so I can get higher. Hey Mr. Weedman, heard you got a new stash, 1 kilo. Paid for in cash, wrapping up the O's. Easy come, easy go, pass it on to your bro, let him break it up some more. Now it's in grams, moving hand to hand. From a brother with a plan to be stacking them grands. Moving on road, till it's all sold. Worth its weight in gold, so I was told. Let me build a vibe, ignite to the flame, 10 to the pad, I'm writing again. Pod full of drove, fuel for the fire. Crush it up, light it up so I can get higher. Let me build a vibe, ignite to the flame, 10 to the pad, I'm writing again. Pods full of drove, fuel full of fire. Chop it up, light it up so I can get higher. The seeds in wet tissue. 2 days I got to sit till it germinates. Then I'm gonna get you, push you in the soil. Treated as the royal, surrounded in tin foil. Bright lights that adore you. See a little sprout, what should I call you? I'ma call you princess the way I adore you. Call you in a sheet, kiss you on your feet. But that's when you get older. Now I got a molder, take a plant for the root. She's starting to shoot, gonna make some loot. Spray her wings with water, she does just what I taught her. You reap what you sow, fat buds a crow. Hang it upside down, couple feet off the ground. Dried out on a wire, ready for the fire. Like you up to sell you, before let me smell you. Smell so good, I can tell you. Let me paint a picture, read a little scripture. Green herb producing seeds is a gift for consumption for the human race. That's why it was placed on the face of the earth, grown from the dirt. It must have been put here for a reason. So I'ma take a chunk of this sticky skunk and roll it in a blunt. Light it from the front, gonna get phased out. Take another puff, eyes red blazed out. I'm amazed how this plant can have me phased out.
Sell me your soul, and you can have women. You can have a mansion where you can go swimming. You can have all this glittering gold. All you have to do is just sell me your soul. Once you do that, you can never go back. Your soul's mine forever, here sign the contract. Look at all these diamonds and silvers, beautiful fabrics and smells. But after this life, you know where you must dwell. Sound good? The offer of a lifetime. You can be one of the best ever that write rhymes. Have the fame, the power, the prestige, and the power to reach many ears in the world. Think about your little boy and your girl. Don't you wanna give them the best start in life? Fast cars and ice, doesn't that sound nice? What do you think? Hit this pen with blood for ink. The life of this world is what I'm offering. Don't worry about God. Why you wanna bother him? He's got too much on his plate anyway. No time for you, just let the Henny spray and enjoy yourself with abundant wealth. Sign your soul over and you can have women. You can have a mansion where you can go swimming and a bank balance worth over $1 million. Don't worry about child support for your children. Travel the world at the click of your fingers with top A-class celebrity singers. You can have riches, you can have fame. All you have to do is just sign your name. It's as simple as that, I'll explain it again. You can have fortune, you can have fame. Instead of busting shots down the lane, you can have an empire where you reign. Is it black and white, crystal clear and plain? I'll make you one of the best ever in this game. Don't read the protocols of elders of Zion. Pyramids aligned to the belt of Orion. Look up in the sky, see if I'm lying. Astral projection, you can go flying. Leave your body like the state when you're dying. Go to see the pyramids of the Mayans. All this at your disposal without even trying. You know my character, would I be lying?
Nice try, devil, can't blame you for trying. But my soul ain't for buying. Is it cause I see the bigger picture? Trying to learn the scripture, the hidden scroll. Did you know about population control? Will we make it to see old? The plan for the future foretold. If you're blessed with years, you're counting figures in the best way. Let's say you had $1 million in the bank, then died the next day. Then what is it worth? In a white sheet or in a hearse? Why do we chase it in a rush? It will never be enough. Why do we give value to this paper when your soul is much greater?
Our body is made up of carbon, oxygen, copper, iron, sulfur. That is our body. And when the soul leaves, our body decomposes into its origin. We are nothing without the soul. The essence of life is not in this materialistic body. This body that we have is dead. It is material components that are dirt, came from the dirt, from the earth. What puts life in us is the soul, and that is the secret of life. And it remains as a secret even with all of the advancement in science and technology that we have. It is not our body that makes us alive. Our body is dirt, it belongs to this earth. And that is the soul, ar-ruh. And that is something we don't know about. That is the difference between life and death.
We've come a long way now, it's a new era. Time to take a long hard look in the mirror. What is this that I'm seeing? My soul wrapped up in the flesh of a human being. Looking at my skin tone through my eyes, I take a look deeper and I see what lies. Do I want to make a change or am I out for gain? Take another look, am I modest, am I vain? Who am I? Where am I going? What am I knowing? What seeds am I sowing? Why am I even alive? I'm not even knowing, yet we keep on going without knowing. Reality is the perception I perceive when I touch, when I breathe. One thing guaranteed, I will leave this life that I lead. What did I do? What did I deed? What did I really mean? Just take a little bit of time out your day to think about this. You know, we forget it so much. You know, we're so blessed and we take these things for granted. About 25,000 people died from hunger today. But you probably won't listen to a word of what I say. That's 1 every 3.5 seconds. So how we gonna make a change? Shit is real fucked up, man. Can say that again. Shit is real fucked up, but the same it remains. Young ones dead without bleeding. So what is this feeling that I'm feeling? My heart sunk deep, I can't sleep. I can make a change, I know it, I can feel it. I can make a change, I know it, I believe it. Reach out your hand, now reach a bit further. I see them reaching back, I think they heard ya. 9 million children died of hunger before they reached 5 in 2009. So tell me, is that what you call life? there's enough food to feed everybody in the world, why do we cause wars instead of feeding these people? Why do we take life instead of trying to help others? There's something seriously wrong. Young ones dead without bleeding. Those hungry mouths need feeding. The hungry are poor with no money for food, sitting there hungry in the nude. Malnourished, they become weak. Unless able to work is a constant feature. And extremely hungry and poor on a downward spiral. Need I say more? Knocking on heaven's door, could have put a stop to something we foresaw. Worse than before, worse than the effects of war. Innocent dead bodies on the floor. The reality is raw, too much to ignore. I'm dead sure the elite want them to beg more before they get fed more. With that said, a few more dead. So what is the value of life if we don't care for a single hair on the head that they bear? Such a sad sight to see, such a fight for life when food grows on trees.
Lust, envy, greed, what the hearts of men breed. Started as a seed. What you do is what you deed. What you really need is food for thought and start to feed.
Devilish desire to deceive in every breath as you breathe. Repeat your needs before your soul leaves. High above the trees, devil advocate support to the policies. One are dead and gone, are pushing up daisies. What's the future for our babies? Ladies turn bitches, the world is crazy. Look what you made me, living in a system that's shady. Maybe I'll make it, maybe I won't. Sometimes I do right, sometimes I don't. I'm just trying to play the cards I was dealt. You can't do much about the cards that you're dealt. And it's not a good hand, but I'm playing for my life. And this is why the struggle and strife. And this is why I need the Lord in my life. Inspiration from the strength and the might. Before I leave the nest to take flight. My wings are too weak, I ain't ready to fly yet. I ain't ready to give up, getting high yet. I do what I need to do to get by yet. The hearts are men deceive when they lie. My wings are too weak, I ain't ready to fly yet. I ain't ready to give up, getting high yet. I do what I need to do to get by yet. The hearts are men deceive when they lie. But I bet if I had money, power, every minute, every hour, reading envy start to devour, peeking over my shoulder. I see the world getting colder. In my mind, I'm a soldier, I'm a king, I'm a pharaoh, I'm an emperor. I'm a peasant, I'm a slave. I was sent here to question the truth, meaning of your being, to the signs of creation of the Lord that you're seeing, that keying. But you don't let in, keep pushing and you start fleeing to distractions that get you nowhere. Can't wake up from this crazy nightmare. When did we stop, give up and not care? Cause lust, envy, greed is what we live on, but it's not what we need. Take another puff of the weed and then I see how the world bleeds. My wings are too weak, I ain't ready to fly yet. I ain't ready to give up, getting high yet. I do what I need to do to get by yet. The hearts are men deceive when they lie. My wings are too weak, I ain't ready to fly yet. I ain't ready to give up, getting high yet. I do what I need to do to get by yet. The hearts are men deceive when they lie. When I walk the streets, I don't see no changes. Tribes follow suit, map state rearranges. And it's a shame cause lost souls be getting drunk on bars, getting high to get by because they don't know why. Don't know the enemy, don't see the friend in me, escaping in a bottle of Hennessy. Remember me, remember the memory and the message. Propaganda tried to oppress it, we need freedom and I'm out to get it. While you man try to forget it, I say we make a date and set it. Something not to be regretted, in the dark, some might get wetted. Remember there's a veteran, most respected. So where do we start? Politicians fight for our rights, where's your heart? Living in a police state behind steel gates. Prison walls with vicious inmates while revolution awaits. My wings are too weak, I ain't ready to fly yet. I ain't ready to give up, getting high yet. I do what I need to do to get by yet. The hearts are men deceive when they lie. My wings are too weak, I ain't ready to fly yet. I ain't ready to give up, getting high yet. I do what I need to do to get by yet. The hearts of men deceive when they lie. My wings are too weak, I ain't ready to fly yet. I ain't ready to give up, getting high yet. I do what I need to do to get by yet. The hearts of men deceive when they lie. My wings are too weak, I ain't ready to fly yet. I ain't ready to give up, getting high yet. I do what I need to do to get by yet. The hearts of men deceive when they lie.